Hi Nishta, good evening, and
Hi Nahid, very good evening.
all my
Thank
love
you,
for
same to
you,
you.
that you are taking a lovely topic, that COVID times, how do we create creative corners? And creative corners are like spaces, architects like you, who are real professionals and have the mastery and the muscle in it, कि कैसे किसी चीज को एकदम से ट्रांसफॉर्म कर दे, एंड वंस अ प्लेस इज entirely different or beautified, एक अलग एनर्जी आ जाती है हम सब में. एंड व्हेन इट इज अबाउट चिल्ड्रन, आई वुड नॉट लाइक टू वेस्ट इवन अ सिंगल मोमेंट, and I would love to ask you that we have to, I think, make the screen full screen, your presentation. Yes, if we can make that.
Yeah.
So yes, all set. Yes. So please go ahead. Please tell us what we can do in COVID times. It's so important. It's something everybody, every parent, every adult, every child would love to know. Yeah, please, Mr.
Yeah, thank you so much for such a warm welcome, Nahid, first of all, and more power and more love to you as well. So, basically, see, this is a very important topic, and I picked this topic with you because you've been guiding as a coach to so many parents and kids since such a long time with such a versatile experience. So, I thought कि since even I have a daughter of 5 years old, so मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा लगा कि we should actually pick up a topic because the most ignorant part in the whole pandemic is actually the kids, in which I feel that they're suffering the most because of a lot of things. Let's say they're not able to play outside, they're not able to sit in their own age group, and there are like hell lot of things which actually is impacting on their mindset as well as physical abilities. So what I've tried doing is I've just tried to sum up certain quick tips for everyone, which everyone can use in their day-to-day life, so that space can be created for them, so that they feel lively and at least the emotional balance can be maintained. So let's start with it. Yeah. So first and the foremost thing is that how is pandemic actually affecting kids' comfort level? So as I said that their own age group has been ignored and they are supposed to be. It's like a house arrest for them that they have to be inside the house. They have to play with the parents and everyone. And plus, you also know that maximum of the parents are working. So they have their working hours. They have their schedules to go with. But then what happens is that that particular time and that particular stretch, they don't really know that how they should utilize, and especially now when it's like summer vacations for them. So how to actually make up your space which will be like good for them, and they can probably think of things in that. So जनरली क्या होता है हमारे, बेसिकली वी ट्राई पुटिंग आवर बेस्ट इन द इंटीरियर्स. हम लोग हमेशा ही कोशिश करते हैं कि हमारे बच्चों को हम बेस्ट फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल करा के दें. लेट्स से अबाउट द कलर्स, द बेडिंग, द कार्पेट एंड एवरीथिंग. बट थोड़ा सा ना मेकअप करना पड़ेगा अभी की सिचुएशन को सॉर्ट करने के लिए.
So, what I see, and here I am adding is, it's not about the small kids also. It's about the big kids. It is relates to everyone. That the creative corner can be according to the age of the child and the liking of the family people.
Exactly.
So
Like
you are
liking
talking
of the
about
family
people.
people. Huh. So it is about the family people. It is about every age group, and except for the infants, because infants का तो generally parents के हाथ में ही रहना होता है, and they hardly understand things. So but then the age group which actually starts from the age of, let's say, 2-3 years to 12 years of age group. So for that we really need to because these are the years for their brain development and their physical strength and everything. So that is why we really need to concentrate on this, that how can we develop an area or space for them. So let's see, Amna, if you can see that this is a space which is like the before space, which is just behind the lounger, and ये खाली space है यहाँ पर. But then you can create something like this, जैसे fencing कर दी, नीचे आपने फ्लोरिंग पे इस तरीके के मैट्स बिछा दिए, एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन. मतलब you can order, you can get these for kids, and you can create corners like these. और अगर हमारे पास लाउंज एरिया लिविंग एरिया में नहीं है तो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज कि हमने बेड लिया, बेड साइड पे हमने साइड में बच्चे के लिए उन्हीं के रूम में या किसी भी रूम में कुछ ऐसा क्रिएट कर दिया जहाँ पे बैठ के हम दिन में काम कर रहे हैं, हमें मीटिंग्स भी अटेंड करनी है, बट वी वांट दैट हमारा बेबी या हमारा किड जो भी बच्चा है वो जो कुछ भी करे हमारे सामने करे. सो फॉर दैट वी कैन क्रिएट स्पेसेस लाइक दिस. Again, if you can see in this picture, we have a sofa, okay, in the living area, but just to make them feel ki they have certain importance in the house, and they are also taking care of like everything in every manner. So इससे छोटी छोटी चीजें होती हैं, I mean they're not like very important, but ये सब चीजें बच्चों के दिमाग को affect करती है. Just put 2 chairs or 1 chair जितने भी आपके kids हैं, so that they feel कि नहीं, this space is particularly for me, and I have been taken care of. That's like a very emotional aspect which every kid actually looks into, maybe not consciously but subconsciously it goes in their mind. Similarly, you can see that creating more open spaces in the room and making less of the cuddle or मतलब ज्यादा heavy करना या clutter करना नहीं है किसी जगह को, but then आप छोटे छोटे colors introduce कर दो या फिर area में rugs और mats डाल दो जिससे उनको playing space ज्यादा मिले, so that they don't feel कि हमें बाहर जाना है या हमारे को घर में खेलने को नहीं मिल रहा है, like that. See, now this is a very easily available thing, Nahid, that we have got laminates and stuff which you can just put on the wall. This has magnets also, so they can probably sketch or make their day alive, or put numbers, whatever. So such corners and patterns can be used, and they are kids friendly also. Yeah, you were saying something.
And so here to add, ये तो बहुत अच्छे आइडियाज हैं और हमारे खुद के आइडियाज भी हो सकते हैं, लाइक मेकिंग अ क्रिएटिव कॉर्नर, अ स्पिरिचुअल कॉर्नर बना लीजिए, एंड जस्ट बीइंग देयर टुगेदर, स्टार्टिंग द डे और एंडिंग द डे, being together with the children and the whole family praying and having this ritual being established. और देखिए ये जो अच्छा सा ब्यूटिफिकेशन जो मैं देख रही हूँ, so easily it can be done, इसमें हाउस होल्ड कोर्स में हम बच्चों को इन्वॉल्व करते हैं कि आपको ये सेट करना है, आओ आप मेरे साथ करो, उनका इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो रहा है. So somewhere they will learn to like be really participatory in household course. That's another thing. और बड़े बच्चों के लिए I could not have it here, but I have small 2x1 size का soft boards and white boards. So बड़े बच्चे they can, the big young adults I'm talking about them. So they can really write their goal setting, they can write their day, they can draw, they can write the menu which they want to eat, और eating corners बना सकते हैं स्पिरिचुअल कॉर्नर्स की जगह. टॉकिंग कॉर्नर जहां हम लूडो खेल रहे हैं, चेस खेल रहे हैं, क्योंकि गेम एक ऐसी चीज है, एनी एज इट बॉन्ड्स अस. सो ये सब जस्ट टू ऐड ऑन हियर, एंड वेरी पावरफुल, वेरी पावरफुल. यस प्लीज.
या इवन वी एट दिस एज ऑल्सो, नाहिद, हम लोग भी अगर लूडो या सांप सीढ़ी खेलने बैठ जाते हैं तो दैट इंटरेस्ट अस, राइट? सो बट देन इट हैज टू बी पीपल, एंड इट हैज टू बी ऑलवेज, इट इज अबाउट that how many people can sit together and do that. I mean, there are ways of doing it. So see now, like this is a space, and this can again be ordered online, and you can have it. Stores like IKEA, they have it. तो अगर अब उसकी physical activity बच्चे की बाहर नहीं हो पा रही है तो it doesn't require a very huge space, या आप अपने किसी भी एरिया में लगा सकते हैं. अभी वैसे भी आना जाना गेस्ट का किसी का कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, but creating a space like this anywhere in your house will actually make an activity involvement for the kid also. Plus they'll also develop their concentration levels, because they will be knowing how to manage time. A kind of discipline will be developed in their attitude. So providing such spaces always helps. So that is what I want to suggest here. Yeah.
So like now I think we are going to speak about cozy corners.
Yeah.
Our cozy corners. That's interesting to know more about it.
Yes. So see, these are some kind of things, reference images which I have picked up for kids. So here you can see there's a leaf like a rug which gives the space of just lying down and relaxing. Maybe a fabricated house, or maybe any corner which you can create and deck up just for specifically for the kid, so that whenever he or she feels like they can just go sit there, play, maybe relax or anything. But then again, you are designatively providing a space for the kid, where if they don't have a room, or if even if they have a room, so creating something like this cave, हमने अंदर फेरी लाइट्स लगा दी तो उनको इंटरेस्टिंग सी जगह लगेगी. सो ये सब चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती हैं जो इन जनरल भी हम करते हैं, बट राइट नाउ इट इज लाइक द नीड ऑफ द मोमेंट. सो या दैट्स व्हाट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट.
Yeah. So here, आप can we go to that same slide again? यहाँ पे हम live plants, can be हम रख सकते हैं घर पे as per the child's choice, and the flowery one or the money plants or the hanging ones. और आजकल बहुत अच्छे अच्छे plants आ रहे हैं, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि this would be again a lesson for the child, like connecting with nature. And being responsible also, taking care of the plant, उसको पानी देना है, उसका ध्यान रखना है, उसको धूप भी दिखानी है. If there is a simple a type of plant to be taken out, so I see a lot of plant, and greenery is something which is very soothing and for eyes. और एक quickly चीज मुझे और present हो रही है कि छोटे बच्चों की framing हो जाती है till 8 years of age. मैं भी इस चीज में बहुत लोग मुझसे बात करते हैं, तो मैं कहती हूँ कि सारी फाउंडेशन की बचपन के एज में होती है. तो ये इमोशनल स्पेस जो आप बता रहे हो, दिस इज सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि इस पर पर्सनालिटी बन रही है उस बच्चे की. अभी वो हैप्पी स्पेस में है. सो वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, एंड आई थिंक दिस इज इजी ऑल्सो.
Yeah, it is easy, and definitely the point which you said for plants, I mean, that actually develops a lot of emotions in a kid. Matlab they know, then they feel responsible, they feel caring, they feel attached, and then they also learn a new habit. Okay, I mean, this is something, because since they are not exposed to the outdoors and the exteriors, it gets very difficult for them to understand the nature, right? और अगर हम उसका थोड़ा सा भी फील अलाइक अगर अंदर घरों में दे सकते हैं, दे आर वेरी there's a huge variety of interior plants which are available, definitely, जो आप अंदर grow कर सकते हैं and अपने बच्चे को सिखा सकते हैं. You can tell them actually how to plant. There are small there are seeds available online, there are things. So yes, definitely, I mean, it was a very good point which you pointed, that it will develop a kind of sense of responsibility in the kids.
नहीं, और आज का जो टाइम है, it is teaching us to get back to nature, to get back to the basics. So this is so, and we have to, this is like a baby step that which is happening for our homes. और मैं तो इसमें भी बिलीव करती हूँ कि हम अपनी कम्युनिटी को अडॉप्ट करें. लाइक हमारे जो घर के बाहर प्लांट्स हैं जो सड़क पे लगे हुए हैं, लाइक दी एनिमल्स एंड प्लांट्स. सो दिस इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. लाइक दिस द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड थिंग्स हैपन एट दिस टाइम, जब सबसे ज्यादा अभी गैजेट एडिक्शन की प्रॉब्लम बड़ों के साथ भी है, बच्चों के साथ भी है, छोटे छोटे बच्चों के साथ भी है. तो ये ब्रेक है, ये आप जो बता रहे हो, ये एक बहुत अच्छा सा, लाइक इट्स अ ब्रेक, एंड इट्स माय EQ being developed, and my group activity and community living. अकेला नहीं है, मुझे लोगों के साथ रहने का एक तरीका मिल रहा है. जो आप बोल रहे हो ना, नई हैबिट हम सीख रहे हैं, हमारे बच्चे भी सीख रहे हैं, हम बच्चों को सिखा रहे हैं, खुद कर रहे हैं. वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट, दिस इज वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. या वी आर गोइंग टू सी सम कलर्स एंड लाइट्स. So please share with us what are the colors and lights.
So see, basically colors, I think Nahid, everyone knows that we have to go with light and bright shades. I mean, इसमें जो मैंने reference image दिखाया, it is a dark room, but it has ample amount of daylight coming in, right? Since हम लोग का और बच्चों का दोनों का अभी screen time बहुत बढ़ गया है. So either we are on phone or we are on our laptops. They are conducting classes online. So it is too much stressful for their eyes. So what I personally recommend is that whenever or wherever they are sitting, they should have good openings or windows around them, so that the daylight is entering. जब वो दिन में classes ले रहे हैं तो daylight proper amount में अंदर आ रहा है, because vitamin D और ये सब चीजें आपके daylight से और sun से ही आती हैं. So I understand that हम उस अमाउंट का एक्सपोजर अभी नहीं दे पाएंगे बच्चों को, बट देन जितना सूद आउट कर सकते हैं हम, जितना उनके आईज के लिए उनके लिए रिलैक्सिंग कर सकते हैं, उतना हमें ट्राई करना चाहिए. तो वी शुड ट्राई प्लेसिंग देयर स्टेशन समवेयर वेयर जहाँ पे लाइट का जो अमाउंट इनटेक है वो अच्छा हो. और अगर वो नहीं भी हो, सो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज एग्जैक्टली दैट, ये जो आप जैसे अब यहाँ पे विंडो देख रहे हो, तो ये डायरेक्टली स्टडी पे आ रही है. अगर हम बाई चांस डे लाइट नहीं अकोमोडेट कर पा रहे हैं, so we have these kind of lights, we have lamps, we have small lamps, table lamps, so we should always take care of this thing कि वो लाइट का स्पॉट ना कभी भी बच्चे के या इनफैक्ट इवन फॉर दी लाइक एल्डर्स, इट इज अडल्ट्स के लिए भी है कि उनके फेस पे नहीं आना चाहिए. इट शुड ऑलवेज कम ऑन द स्क्रीन because you know that will help them read things better, and उससे stress और strain कम पड़ता है. So this is about the light which I wanted to say, that artificial हो या daylight हो, we should always try creating more of daylight and not on face. Instead जो हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट है, जो हमारा सब्जेक्ट है जिस पे हम फोकस कर रहे हैं, वहां पे हमारा लाइट का फोकस होना चाहिए. एग्जैक्टली. एंड द सेकेंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग विच आई वुड लाइक टू एड अप इज दैट वी शुड ऑलवेज ट्राई क्रिएटिंग स्पेसेस जहाँ पे हमको, अगर हमें बच्चों का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लेवल बढ़ाना है या उनको इन्वॉल्व ज्यादा कराना है स्टडीज में, वी शुड ऑलवेज डेवलप अ स्पेस जहाँ पे उनका मन करे बैठने का. यू नो, इट इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट कि आप उसको अलग से कोई जगह बना के दे रहे हो, बिकॉज डेफिनेटली इतना अमाउंट अभी इन्वेस्ट करना या किसी के लिए भी बिल्कुल नई सी घर बना देना, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑफ द कंडीशंस. बट एक ऐसा टॉय जिससे वो बच्चा अटैच्ड हो या ऐसा कुछ जिससे वो बहुत ज्यादा अटैच्ड हो, यू नो, जस्ट इंक्लूडिंग दैट इन दैट पर्टिकुलर स्पेस. जैसे आप देख सकते हो कि अगर किसी को बाइक्स का शौक है तो आप ऑब्वियसली आप बाइक कभी मत खड़ी करो. इंस्टेड ऑफ पुटिंग इट लाइक नीचे, वी कैन पुट इट ऑन द टेबल, you know, glow it up with these LED sign glow boards भी they are available online, so you can get something like that. नहीं तो अब जैसे यहाँ डायनासोर्स के स्टिकर्स लगा दिए या कुछ भी इंटरेस्टिंग उसी से जो बच्चे का इंटरेस्ट है उससे रिलेटेड हमने वहाँ क्रिएट कर दिया, ताकि दैट किड यू नो actually feels like sitting at that place and then work on it further. So yes, that's what I wanted to say. And definitely again, I am a, you know, a nature lover kind of a person, and I'm too much into landscaping. So again, I've included certain plants where, you know, the kids will be studying. There should be some green element which we should actually put on their desk so that they feel you know, happy and vibrant. And at the end, I would just suggest, I mean, with these tips, that this is something I've written for you, that the freedom of grooming your child in a way that works best with your family schedule and the values that resonate with your heart are priceless. So आप अपना टाइम अपने बच्चों को जैसे भी आप आपस में स्केड्यूल कर सकते हैं करिए, और उनको फ्रीडम दीजिए ग्रूम करने की, बिकॉज द थिंग इज दैट दिस इज द टाइम व्हेन यू नो देयर होराइजन एंड थिंकिंग लेवल या विजुअल लेवल सब चीज बढ़ रहा होता है. तो instead of restricting them, we should probably try giving them a more space, and we should try talking to them more. And definitely हमारे जो भी values हैं हम उनको impart करना, हमें उन्हें बताना चाहिए. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much. So here I would quickly, it's 17 minutes, so let's end the session timely. So I want to ask you that as an architect and as your motherhood journey and womanhood, as I see
Yeah.
you are having your first baby as an arc, if I'm rightly saying. So, and you are
Yeah, design
teaching
studio.
people, and this you are teaching also in this design studio lately. I've seen many of your batches. So like just your journey along with your children, how like creative it had been.
So it has been really creative and very much involving. Actually, it's been 10 years since I'm working in the studio, and we definitely deal into architecture, interiors, landscaping, products, everything. We are basically space designers. आप चाहे हमें बड़ी जगह दे दो, we can design that for you. आप हमें एक छोटा सा space भी दोगे, एक wall भी दोगे that I want a wall art for this particular wall, and just you know suggest us, Nisha, what can we do? So we do that also because हमारा tagline है emotions to design. सो हम आपके इमोशंस को कन्वर्ट करके डिजाइन में लेकर आते हैं और उसको रेडी करके हम आपको देते हैं. सो दैट्स आवर प्रोडक्ट, and that's something which is very valuable also. So it's somewhere down the like 10 years it started up with the, you know, matlab I got married 10 years back, and then only after my marriage only I started up with Enough Design Studio. So you are right that it's my first baby, because post that 5 years later I was blessed with a daughter, and she's 5 years now. So yes, my you know, personal journey and professional journey, they are actually going together, and it has been going very well because of support of everyone around me, especially my husband, and now my daughter too. Because somewhere I feel that maybe I have groomed her in this way, that she's getting to you know, now support me and help me instead of, you know, creating chaos or anything. So yeah, that it has been lovely, and I feel that definitely at a time, if you're not blessed with the support in your life, you need to take a stand and do things. But thankfully, I'm grateful that I'm blessed on it, and yeah, life is going pretty well, and still learning, still growing. So instead of just teaching, I am also learning from the people who get attached to me in my journey as a creative coach.
So I really bless you, and this is the time to bless all the husbands and all the children and all the family. As I say that we are sum total of our family also as one of the area which impacts us. There
Right.
are 8 areas which are important: health, money, relationships, family is exclusively one, then personal growth is one, then the business or career is one. So attend to the family and bless everyone for really having these blessed time together, and the most like the intimate times together and growing together and giving
Right.
freedom to each one of us as husbands and children. And
Mhm.
another thing you told about the emotional thing, so let me end with a message that, my dear friends, any result you want to cause in your life comes with a set of actions. And these actions are actually driven by our thoughts, moods, feelings, and emotions. We are
True.
actually very emotion. The people robotic and really driven with emotion. So what you are doing really makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for really talking. And I want people to also post us what they want to see next as a topic. And I am posting a group wherein actively you are available to interact with people. So I my invitation to all, so that actively a daily connect can be established. Thanks again. We have exceeded 1 minute 40 seconds. I hope the audience is grateful and like gracious enough, and we are grateful to the audience that they have been patient with us and they have been hearing us. Thank you so much, Mishra. All the best. All the best. Bless you,
Thank you
everyone.
so much, Nahid, for actually calling